Hi, my name is Dr. Sue Ann Woods, and I need you to dream for a moment. If you had 560 hours to create and execute a project at your organization, what would it be? I bet you can think of a project that has always been in the back of your mind, but maybe you didn't have the staff or the budget or the time to complete that project. What if I told you I might have some help for that project? I currently serve as the doctoral capstone coordinator here at WVU in the Division of Occupational Therapy. Our unique profession of occupational therapy helps people of all ages achieve their potential in what they need to do and in what they want to do. Occupational therapy is evidence-based, client-centered, and cost-effective. Okay, so how does that help your organization? If you have an unmet need for a person or a group, an occupational therapy doctoral student may be able to fill that need. Our profession and our students have extensive backgrounds in human development across the lifespan, from infancy to older adulthood. We are educated on a holistic approach to viewing our clients in their body functions, their cognition, their movements, and their sensory functions, just to name a few. So, once occupational therapy doctorate students have completed all of their coursework and their clinical rotations, they begin a capstone semester. According to the Accreditation Council for Occupational Therapy Education, the occupational therapy doctorate, capstone, is the key differentiator between entry-level master's and doctoral students. This process consists of two parts, the project and the experience. Throughout our curriculum, we help our students build knowledge through guided experiences, which we reflect in our capstone. This capstone is intended to provide the student with an in-depth exposure to one or more of the following: clinical practice skills, research skills, administration, leadership, program or policy development, advocacy, or education and theory development. All WVU OTD students are required to complete a full-time, in-depth capstone experience in which they'll work on developed goals and objectives. These can include in-person learning activities like shadowing, observing, evaluating, intervening with their consumers, experiencing time with experts, mentored reading, attending professional or governmental meetings, or the research process. The majority of their time must take place in a mentored practice setting, but it does not need to be with an occupational therapist. We will provide OT mentorship from the division. The process and the project take place in the spring of the third year. However, the planning process starts in the spring of the second year so that the student has adequate time to develop their learning objectives and to become skilled and ready to go. It is our policy that their capstone semester be a minimum of 14 weeks or 560 hours. We do not support part-time capstone experiences at this time. However, some of the hours can be completed off-site, and that's no more than 20% of the 560 hours. So the time off-site can be reading, researching, writing, but they cannot substitute prior experiences in work or field work or clinical rotations for that capstone semester in any way. So the capstone student will complete a project while they're on site that helps the students synthesize the knowledge that they've been exposed to. This project will take place, like I mentioned, with the site mentor, the faculty mentors, and the doctoral capstone coordinator. On the 15th week of that semester, the students will return to campus and present their findings and their project. So, if this sounds interesting to you, and if you think an occupational therapy doctoral student could potentially fulfill a need at your organization or site, please reach out to us. We're excited. We begin the process with a either on-site or virtual site visit with the student and completing a mini needs assessment to determine, can we meet the needs before we move forward in the planning process. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email address is smulrew@hsc.wvu.edu. Thank you so much, and let's go Mountaineers.